Hello, my YouTube friends. It has been so long since I posted on here, and I've been wanting to do this video for a while. So today's video is Ask Your Sister. I have two younger sisters, if you don't know. I'm the big sister to two, and I love being a big sister. It's one of my favorite things in the world, but I realized there are so many things I talk about with my sisters that so many girls do not get a chance to talk about because maybe they don't have sisters, they're not close with their sisters, or maybe they're not close with their mom. And so I asked on my Instagram story I just asked, what are some questions you would have for your big sister? And I will answer them all anonymously. I got so many questions and so many great questions. I don't have time to answer all of them today, but I think I should make this a series because it was really fun reading through them and I'm really excited about this. Sorry if I don't get to your question. Ask next time if I do another one of these and I will try to get to it. Also, sorry it took me so long. I asked this before I went on like a 3-week trip and I totally thought I'd have time to film this video and I didn't. So here I am a month later, keeping it very casual in my pajamas today, but let's get right into it. So questions for the girls, questions for your older sister. First question, I'm seeing a boy, but I'm starting to catch feelings for another boy. What do I do? I was thinking about this one, and I feel like there are two different types of feelings. Like, are you happily with your boyfriend and you just maybe think another is cute? Or are you like happily with your boyfriend and you genuinely have boyfriend feelings for the other guy? Like, you wish you were with them. If it's just you think someone's cute, that's normal. Like, you're gonna think other boys are still cute even when you're dating someone. Does that mean you want to date them? No. But if you are like specifically hanging out with this guy or you are around this guy and every time you're with him you think, oh, I wish I was dating him, I really like him, he makes me feel good, whatever, then I think that you should break up with your current boyfriend because first off, you don't want to string your boyfriend along if you're not truly that into him, but also you want to be very happy, and if you feel like this other guy could make you happier, don't cheat on your boyfriend, never cheat on your boyfriend. Break up with your boyfriend, see how it goes with this other guy. But if you're very happy with your boyfriend and you just think he's cute, that's normal. Second question, what do you do if your boyfriend is making you feel disrespected but won't talk to you about this? If your boyfriend is making you feel disrespected, period, he ain't it. I'm telling you, there's a difference. If there's a guy who's just genuinely like kind of a dodo and he doesn't really know how to talk to girls. Like, okay, I will say, Cole is very emotionally intelligent, but he has 4 brothers. There are 5 boys in his family, no girls. So there are some, like, basic things, like, I don't know, periods or whatever, that, like, he genuinely did not know about. And, like, I would tell him about them, and he was always respectful, understood, wanted to know. But if he's just kind of, like, aloof, like, doesn't really get what's going on, I think that you should maybe be patient with him, talk to him about things. But if he is just straight up disrespecting you knowingly and won't talk to you about it, he ain't it. I am telling you, it is not worth your time. You are better than that. No one should make you feel disrespected. We're done with him. Okay, next question. How do you tell your parents that you like a guy? I personally think that it is on your parents to ask you, but I understand that that is not a reality for lots of people. But I will say, if you are a parent or if you are becoming a parent, I think it's so important to be actively involved in your kids' lives. Obviously, Knox is not dating anybody. I'm not an expert on this. But what I'm saying is my parents were always really good about asking me every day about my life, like who I was hanging out with, what kind of friends I was making, who I had crushes on. So then when I liked a guy, it was so easy to talk to them about it. But I totally understand that's not normal. And so first off, I wish parents would just ask, but if they're not going to ask, I think that you could slowly bring it up. Like maybe talk about somebody you've become friends with. Like if you like this boy, just say, yeah, I've been kind of talking to him a little bit. He's really nice. Say what you like about him. Ease into it. But I think slowly over time, maybe days or weeks, you can kind of just ease into it and be like, you know that guy I was telling you about, my friend? Well, I think I have a crush on him. Some parents are a little wacky and they will kind of freak out at you if you have a crush. If that's going to be your parent, I'm sorry. Maybe you can just be like, we're great friends. I like hanging out with him. I think I might have a crush on him, but you can keep it mellow. But I think it's important because I think a lot of parents want to know what's going on. They're just too scared to ask. So I think most parents would be excited or grateful to hear that you're at least coming to them, but each parent is different. Oh, I really like this one. How to prioritize myself before being with a boy. I want to love myself before being with someone. I tell my sisters this and my single friends this all the time. I always am like, how could you love somebody if you don't love yourself? I think that this is the number one most important thing going into a relationship, because I have seen so many people that I care about with low self-worth go for these bozo guys who treat them like literal crap because they think that they are crap. And I'm like, no. You do not deserve to be treated like this. I love that you are aware enough to know that you should take time to like work on loving yourself before you love someone else. But some things that can help are maybe just finding hobbies or passions that make you feel capable and confident. I used to always tell Cole, I'm not good at anything. Like, I have no talents. And so I just started like trying different things. And now I feel like I have so many like little hobbies that I don't even have time for. And those hobbies gave me so much confidence and made me feel like a capable person. I also think that practicing affirmations, like maybe taking a new mantra every week or day and just saying to yourself, like, I am capable, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am worthy. Just consistently telling yourself that you deserve better. Overall, just learn to fall in love with yourself. Learn to enjoy being alone with yourself. And then if you truly understand how worthy and capable you are, when the right guy comes around, it will work, it will happen, you will know what you deserve, and don't settle for less. This was the most requested question, and I feel kind of bad because I have like not a great answer for it, but so many people asked, how do you shave down there? How often do you shave down there? Cole laughing. Cole's straight up laughing in the corner. No, Cole's laughing because he's like, I don't know if you have lots of experience with that. I shaved more when we were first married. I'll just say that. I'll leave that at that. But how do you do that? Find a good razor. I don't have that sensitive of skin too. That's why my answer kind of sucks. I feel like some people have very sensitive skin, but from what I've heard with my friends with sensitive skin, rotate your razor regularly, find a good razor, and coconut oil. Put coconut oil on while you're shaving and after. And it's kind of hard because don't shave when it's too short. Like if you just shave and then you shave a few days later, don't do that. It hurts so bad and you will get ingrown hairs. So wait till it's a little bit longer to shave again. Okay, next question. When did you lose your virginity? I actually lost my virginity with Cole. We both waited until we were married to have sex. And personally, I'm really grateful that we did that. I thought that was a really special experience and I have no regrets on waiting. I will say, if you are not planning to wait or you haven't, no judgment from me. Everybody can do their own thing. Like, seriously, do what you want. But if you are waiting until marriage, I personally was really glad I did. It was really special. And also, it can be scary the first time. And I was so grateful that I was doing it with somebody who fully loved me and somebody that I really trusted, because instead of being like a kind of intimidating, scary experience, it was really special and sweet. Next question, just body confidence. How do you have body confidence and how do you feel confident in your body without the validation from your partner? My body has changed so much in the last like 10 years. It is just gone in waves, and sometimes I will see like my body before I had kids or just after one kid, or how I looked at this stage when Knox was a year versus now with Enzo. And don't get me wrong, it can definitely be like a little bit frustrating, but also I just am so grateful that I have a capable body. I feel like I focused a lot more in the last couple years on a healthy, capable body over a like skinny body, and that has totally shifted my mindset, where now when I eat healthy or when I work out, it is for the purpose of feeling good and feeling energized and keeping my body like I guess, serving my body and showing my body gratitude. And that simple mindset shift has really changed it for me. So if I could just give one piece of advice on body confidence, it is to do things for your body, to show love and gratitude, not to punish your body. Next question. Arguing with my, this is good. She said, I'm arguing with my husband a lot since our baby arrived. She's 3 months old. Normal. Sleep deprivation, postpartum hormones, just the total life change. It is so much at once. And I will say, like, those months after we have kids, like both times, it has been some of our most bonding experiences where we just are so grateful to have this human that we created together and all this shared love. But also, like, you go, especially with your first kid, I mean, even with your second, you go from having like this routine and like so much time with your husband to all of a sudden being like, I have to like keep this human alive. Like, I'm fully responsible for this child's life, and it is daunting. And also, you have to remember, like, your husband's going through that too. Obviously, you're the one who like grew the baby, gave birth. It's a lot on you. Like, your hormones are shifting, but also your husband is going through this life change, and he might be dealing with it in certain ways. Something me and Cole would say was, anything I said in the middle of the night or early morning when our baby is awake doesn't count. Like, we would literally get in fights. I'd be like crying, he'd be all upset, and then we'd wake up and be like, what was that about? Like, what were we talking about? And I'm like, oh, it was 2 a.m, we were delusional. That's what happened. Like, it's just hard. But that being said, you need to address it and prioritize your relationship now, because if you just keep saying like, oh, once the baby's older, once the baby's doing this, your like love and your relationship might fall on the back burner. It will naturally have to be on the back burner for the first couple months because you don't have time to go on dates, hang out all the time. But as your baby grows up, believe me, it will get more normal. They will sleep, they will be less dependent on you, and you will have time to be together. When that time comes, date nights are so important. And even if you can't like afford a babysitter or trust a babysitter, home date nights. Like, we always put our kids to sleep and then spend an hour or two hanging out. We'll make dinner together, we'll watch a movie together, we'll do something together, plan a trip, and those are some of our favorite memories. So just so you know, it's normal, it will get better. Okay, I also got this question quite a bit, and in various forms. Basically, the question was how to get a guy to notice me. It's funny because that question sounds like, part of me is like, you don't need guys to notice you, but then part of me is like, you want guys to notice you. I know. I've been there. And since you inevitably want a guy to notice you, do it in a healthy way. Do it in a way that is like positive attention. Let's stress that. Don't get a guy to, like, dress however you want, but don't dress a certain way to get a guy to notice you. Act however you want, but don't act a certain way to get a guy to notice you. I think the best way to get someone to notice you is by being unapologetically yourself. Do not shut down. I know it's hard, but like, don't think you're stupid or act a certain way because you're scared of what other people are going to think about you. If you want the right guy to notice you, act true to yourself, and then you will find someone who loves you and loves the way that you are. But ways to get a guy to notice you, if we're going there, Cole, how do you get a guy to notice you? Okay, wait. How do you get a guy to notice you in a positive way? In a positive way. We want good attention.
I like what you said. Just be unapologetically yourself, and also just some good flirting. I don't know, just
how do you flirt?
Some light touches and some like laugh at their joke. I mean, if they're funny.
Yeah, only laugh.
Not funny,
only laugh if they're funny. Enough of making guys who aren't funny think they're funny. Only laugh if they're funny.
Yeah, true. I don't know. Just be fun. But be yourself. I don't know.
Be confident.
It's hard because I just saw you. You were funny.
How did you notice me? How did I get you to notice me?
You were in the cafeteria telling a story to a group of people, and you were just laughing and smiling, and you just seemed so happy and positive and like just magnetic. And I remember thinking, I want to meet that girl, and then I did.
And then you can never live without me. I was thinking when you were saying that, one way to get people to notice you is be nice. Like, that's obvious, but be nice to everybody. Be nice to anybody in your classes, anybody you meet, because I have a lot of, like, friendships in high school or college, or even, like...
And confident.
Yeah, or even crushes. Like, one of my first boyfriends, I met, I moved across the country. So my family was living in Arizona, and then we moved to Illinois, and I literally knew nobody. But I met my boyfriend, well, he ended up being my boyfriend for like a year. I wasn't planning on it. He was in my gym class. Co-ed gym class. That should be illegal if we're talking about that. But Knox, Enzo, come here. We were in a co-ed gym class together, and he was just nice to me, and I was nice to him, and I had no intention of dating him, but it was just like, we became friends, we talked as friends, and that's how I ended up dating. And so I was just thinking, like, all the guys I ended up dating or being good friends with, it started as friendship. So if you want a guy to notice you, be a good friend, be nice, be inclusive, be confident, be kind, and then it will form into more, maybe, who knows? Okay, I've been dating a guy who's been just started dating a guy who's been my best friend for years. How do we go from no intimacy to intimacy? Oh, good for you. That's fun. See what I'm talking about? Be friends, and then maybe you'll date someday. I don't know. This is, I gotta draw upon my 16-year-old self. This is actually not a good question for me, because I was best friends with this guy for a long time, and we kind of had a crush on each other, and then we kissed, and then we ended up just being like, oh, we are just best friends. It was just funny. We like laughed, and we were like, we're just best friends. But I've heard from other people that, I don't know. That's hard. I don't know. It's the worst answer ever. Take it slow. Don't go like 0 to 60. I would just take it slow and start with a simple kiss. Take it from there. That's my advice for you. Another question. Why is dating so difficult? It's gotten harder, and that's discouraging to say, but it's gotten harder. I've seen this with my sisters and my friends. I think guys these days think they can get anyone anywhere because they have so much access to social media. Like, they see girls on Instagram, TikTok, Tinder, Mutual, and they're just like, oh, I could have anyone in the world. And so they're scared to settle. It's gotten harder. It really has. But there are still so many guys out there who want love and want a good girl and are good guys. They're harder to find, but they are there. And so don't let people telling you, oh, the good guys are make you settle for less, because there are good guys out there. Be patient, but be persistent. And when you date someone who doesn't treat you well, skip. Go on to someone else. Don't waste your time. I think it's hard for girls because they feel like they owe it to people to see it through. If somebody doesn't make you feel good, we're over them. We can find someone else. So don't waste your time on people who don't treat you well. I was in love with him, but then he ghosted me. How to move on? Why would you ghost somebody who loved you? That is like, you know how you move on? You're grateful you didn't end up with him, because if you ended up with a man who ghosts people who love them, they are trash. We do not stand that man. We do not care about that man. That's how you move on. It sucks, and I'm so sorry, but we realize that he saved us time because we do not care about him. Tips to ask a guy out. I love this. I love that girls are asking guys out, because that's how it should be. I think ask guys out however you want, but I would start with friends. Like, if you hadn't asked a guy out before, start by asking a friend out, even if you don't like him. See how it goes, see how fun it is, and then you can just, oh, my sister did this last week. She had 2 concert tickets, and she really wanted to go, didn't want to go alone, so she asked a friend. And so, she asked a friend out. They had a great time at the concert. She said it was such a fun night. And that, Enzo's never going to be one of those dodo guys we're talking about. Enzo's never going to ghost a girl. Enzo's never going to ghost a girl.
No, never.
But yeah, I think you should charge it. Ask a guy out.
Definitely.
I've always heard great things. Cole, do you think that's hot?
I would love that. Oh yeah, totally. I didn't get asked out a lot, but I think girls like kind of. I got asked out on a couple little outings. Nothing like official, but yeah. That's true. Yeah, a girl asked me to prom. I liked it.
Do it.
Feels good to feel special.
And then you can go out with guys that you actually like. You don't have to wait around. Allie, would you ask a guy out? Come here.
I like horrifying.
Some guys are so clueless, they don't even know when a girl likes them, but if they show any interest, then the guy's like, oh, what? And then it, like, makes them like you. know?
Do it. Consensus, ask the guy out. Allie's gonna ask a guy out right now. Call him up.
I don't have a boy.
I know, ask someone else.
I don't have anyone I want to ask out.
No one. She's lying.
No, I have.
Oh,
She's your
wait,
little
come here. I have to introduce you. The video I'm filming is advice from my sisters or talking with my sisters.
Oh, really?
Ask your sister, whatever. This is my sister.
I'm Allie.
Should they take my advice? Is it trustworthy?
Yeah.
Does it sound?
She's a good person to give advice.
How to cultivate friendships in your 20s. It's hard because I feel like people move at different paces. Like, for example, I got married at 19. I got married so much earlier than my friends. And so I feel like I've just accepted that I have different groups of friends. Like, I have my childhood friends, my high school friends, I have my college friends, I have like my college single day friends, and then I have like my married friends. I'm also lucky to have a lot of mom friends because I met them all when we were in college and we got pregnant around the same time. But it's hard. It's hard to maintain lots of different friendships, but I think it's more important to choose quality over quantity. Choose the friends who make you feel better and make you feel valued, and put your energy into there. Also, FaceTime's amazing. Like right now, my best friend since I was 5 is visiting me. We've been best friends since kindergarten. We're in totally different life stages. She's not married, doesn't have kids. I have 2 children, but we have stayed great friends just through FaceTime and visiting each other and talking. But yeah, that's my advice. How to initiate uncomfortable but important conversations with your significant other. That was a really good question. This is something I have been like thinking about too, because there are sometimes things that are hard to talk about but very necessary to talk about. And something I've learned, me and Cole have been married, we've been together 7 years, married for 6, and I feel like the best way to do this is to come from a loving, non-attacking standpoint. Like the times that I'm like, Cole, why did you do that? Why did you leave this here? Or that's not that important conversation, but like, you hurt my feelings. If I just come at him like that, he comes back. But if I approach it as in, hey babe, when you said that or when you did that, that hurt my feelings or that made me feel sad, we will usually match each other's tone, and like the conversation will be a lot more productive and less aggressive if we do that. But I would initiate them under good circumstances when you have time. Like, don't do it when someone's rushing out the door, when you are both not tired, when you are fed, when the kids are asleep, which sucks because those are the funnest moments, and then you have to turn them into a serious conversation, I know. But do it when the conditions are right. How do I prep for a positive labor? I was very scared to give birth. I thought about birth all the time when I was pregnant. Before I got pregnant, I was very scared. But the biggest thing that helped me is I let go of expectations. I had a plan, but I knew that things didn't go how I wanted them to go. It wasn't a failure. And going in with that mindset of just like, however this happens, whatever turn this takes, I will be meeting my baby, and that is the best feeling in the world. So just remember that there are so many people there to help you and encourage you, and if it doesn't go how you planned, it's okay. It'll be great. Saving myself for marriage. How do I prepare for my wedding night? How would you prepare?
Not that I'm saying this, I've never had sex in my life.
And get cute lingerie. Also, take it slow. Like, you don't have to go 0 to 60 at once. You can work out the things, and just remember that it's not going to be the best sex of your life, but it will be special. Thoughts on plastic surgery? Okay.
Maddie wants a boob job.
I haven't said this before anywhere. No, I was going to say it. I haven't said this anywhere, but you guys, I think I want a boob job. I think I'm gonna get one. I think I've decided, not I want one, I think I'm going to get a boob job. I've said it, I'm going to do it.
Tell them the reason though.
I never wanted plastic surgery. I never, I didn't have bad feelings towards it. I just never wanted it. My boobs, since having 2 kids, have taken a hit, I'm telling you. My boobs before kids weren't great, but they were fine. They were fine. And now I'm like, they have changed. They just look different. They're saggier. They've been nursed. They need help. They've taken hits.
goodness.
And so I think I'm gonna get a boob job. A small one.
But what's your thoughts on plastic
So my
surgery?
thought on plastic surgery is, as I'm saying, I want a boob job. I think that's where I will end my plastic surgery career. I think I will get a boob job and be done. I'm not I barely wear makeup, so to me it's not something I'm super interested in. But when people get plastic surgery, I don't care. You do you. Last question, and Allie, you can help me with this. Some girl said, I feel like everything I do or say is dumb and awkward.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
This.
No, that's sad.
sucks.
And you felt like that before.
Yeah. I just feel like surround yourself with people that don't make you feel dumb and awkward.
If you're
But I
feeling
know
dumb
that's hard.
But if you're feeling dumb and awkward, you're
means
probably around people who don't actually appreciate
like you. I mean, no, but appreciate
No, I know what
a
you're
friend
saying.
group. It's hard to do. It's hard to change that, but
But don't change your personality
Yeah.
for certain people. Find people
No.
who like your personality.
and that's easy to do. If you just take the time and effort.
And also, people probably don't think everything you say is dumb and awkward, so
No.
you need to stop thinking that people think that.
I get why she would think that.
Yeah,
I've been there.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but don't let that stop you from saying things and wanting to hang out with people. Just
Yeah.
become more confident in
Confidence is key. Just whatever you portray, people will.
whatever you
achieve.
think. If you think you're funny and not awkward, then
they
you
will
are.
not even notice.
If you think it, you
Yeah.
are. Just say to yourself, I'm hilarious and I'm so confident. And after a while, you will be. Honestly.
It's hard to do.
Hard to
once
do.
you get to that point.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident in myself. So with the friend group, I'm like, this is me. Accept me or not. And if they don't, I'm like, okay, then you're not my friend.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Thanks, Allie.
I only have I don't have that many friends too. So it's that shows that I have
You weeded them out.
good friends that I like. So.
Yeah. So those are all the questions for today. If you want me to do another video like this, I can make this a series. So please let me know in the comments. If you don't like this, we don't have to do this anymore. But if this is something you want to keep seeing, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. Give this little video a thumbs up. And hopefully I won't ghost you for another couple months and I'll be back soon.
Bye,
Bye.
friends.